Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 1 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Onslow County around the Jacksonville area where former teacher Stephen Barra is going to be registering as a sex offender. Now, Stephen Barra was a language arts teacher at New Bridge Middle School in Jacksonville when police found a hidden camera in his classroom in May of 2022. Barra was charged with multiple counts of felony secret peeping, but police never explained why the students were undressing in the man's classroom. In September, Barra pleaded guilty to 18 counts of felony secret peeping. District Attorney Ernie Lee says that with no prior record, by law, he could not receive an active sentence. Now, a judge sentenced him to a suspended sentence with 2.5 years of supervised probation. After undergoing a sex offender evaluation, Superior Judge Henry Stevens this morning ruled that Barra would have to register as a sex offender for the next 30 years. Parents and victims held a protest at the courthouse, urging the judge to put Barra on the sex registry. They say there were 18 victims who were part of a school musical that Barra was directing. Now, the young girls told WITN that Barra forced them to change in his classroom. And now we want to turn to a partnership from Craven and Pamlico County's Animal Services about microchip scanning stations that are being installed. Now, the stations that have been installed already are located at the Harlow Fire Station on Highway 101, the the Craven-Pamlico Animal Services Animal Shelter in James City, and then another one at Vanceboro Town Hall. Now, these scanning stations will allow people to use a device to scan for a microchip if they find a lost cat or dog. Now, more plans to install more scanning stations are in works for the future. More details can obviously be found on our website, WITN.com, about those plans and more pictures of these scanning stations. And now for your weather forecast. Everything is looking a little gray and a little gloomy today. Let's take a look at some of the cameras we've got across eastern North Carolina. This is the view through our Greenville cam. Again, you can see some clouds, but trying to always look for shadows is a great indicator, again, of sunshine, and really not, if you look around the trees, not really seeing any shadows around. This is a view through our Bellhaven cam over the Pungo River. Yeah, there's some clouds, but certainly seeing a little bit more sunshine. Here's a look at what we've got right now in Washington down the Pamlico River. It is partly sunny. There's certainly some sunshine, but also certainly some cloud cover. Right now, air temperatures in the mid-50s in Washington come with a calm breeze and humidity, dew points in the mid to upper 40s. Now, dew points still a little bit higher across central Pitt County, where we've got a 52-degree reading for those dew points. That matches your air temperature, and that's why visibility still on the low side for Greenville. Kenansville, similar story, 7-mile visibility. The rest of eastern North Carolina enjoying normal or 10-mile visibility levels. Here's this air temperatures right now. Currently in the low 50s across Northampton, Halifax, Nash, Edgecombe, and Wilson counties. 52 degrees in Goldsboro and Greenville, but as you head closer to the water, you're certainly seeing more warmth, and it comes up quickly. Right now, we've got 60 degrees in Jacksonville, 61 in Beaufort, as well as Hatteras. Swan Quarter, though, reporting 65 degrees, and Stumpy Point up to 68. Right now, again, hard to believe we've got a 68-degree reading out there, but winds out of the north are fairly light and really not all that impactful at this point with your air temperatures. I think clouds are having a bigger impact than any sort of breeze will, but that'll change as we head into tomorrow, starting out the day with more of a southerly breeze, and that is going to bring in a little bit more heat for your Friday. I know that's what I'm sure a lot of people this time of year are hoping for, is get me to the weekend on a good foot. And that's what we'll do as far as your weather is concerned. Saturday morning, winds will be breezy, but by that point, we'll also be tracking some rain showers rolling into eastern North Carolina. In fact, we could see some raindrops by tomorrow morning as well. Maybe not throughout all of eastern North Carolina, but I think everyone at least has an opportunity, a chance to again pick up a few drops. Those of you watching along the the Crystal Coast, you guys have the best chance of missing the raindrops early tomorrow morning. But not to worry, more rain showers are set to arrive as we head into Saturday. Here's a look at your full 8-day forecast. 62 degrees today, turns to 71 tomorrow, 75 on Saturday. And rain chances will be going up from Friday into Saturday. We're turning dry again on Sunday, though. Saturday's cold front will make a clean pass over eastern North Carolina, and the front itself, though, shows no signs of slowing down or stalling over the region. So we're back to sunshine. We're back to dry weather for Sunday and Monday and even Tuesday of next week. Air temperatures will gradually climb from the low to mid 60s on Sunday to the mid to upper 60s by Monday, low 70s Tuesday, mid 70s by Wednesday, and of course Wednesday into Thursday. Another front rolls in, leaving us with, again, maybe some soggy grass for Thanksgiving, but certainly a sunnier afternoon. That's all we have time for today's 1 p.m. News and Weather Update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Thursday.